Next up, somebody you'll be very familiar with, I'm sure many of you. Kiki Archer is a UK-based best-selling, award-winning author of 6 lesbian novels. Her latest, Too Late, I Love You, has been her most successful to date, winning the National Indie Excellence Award for Best LGBTQ Book and making that transition into the mainstream contemporary romance charts. It was a Rainbow Awards finalist and received an honourable mention. Please welcome Kiki Archer.
I'm reading from my new novel, Lost in the Starlight, and I need to caveat this reading for 2 reasons. Number 1, as a 3-star reviewer loudly mentioned, psoriasis is not funny. And my portrayal of it is overwhelmingly offensive to people suffering from skin conditions. And I agree, I have a patch of very dry skin on my elbow that's causing me no end of problems. So I apologise in advance for any mention of psoriasis in a comedic setting. As the 3-star reviewer states, it simply isn't funny. And number 2, the holistic therapist I am reading about tonight is a Russian woman called Kunzi. She is Svetlana Sokolova's cousin. Svetlana, Sveti for short, is the main holistic therapist in the book, and Kunzi is Sveti's cousin from Laundroteria. Laundroteria being the dry cleaners round the corner. Kunzi says she's the best sheet folder in town, but she wants a job with her cousin working as a full-time holistic therapist for A-list superstar Diana Diamond at her glamorous residence Velvet Villa. My point is, she's Russian. My accent is Russian. Don't tell me it's not Russian because I've been working on it for a very, very long time. Maybe just think Russian. So we shall begin where Kunzi is about to start massaging the gorgeously shy heroine of the story, Meg. It's a joint massage with Kunzi massaging Meg in one room before she wheels her into the massage cavern to join Sveti, who's warming up Meg's love interest, the perfect honey diamond. Knocking on the bedroom door, Meg waited. Nothing. She tried again, this time pushing on the handle. She slipped into the room. It was huge and airy with a bed, a cabinet, some paintings, clearly not lived in, but nice all the same. In the corner, she looked to the massage table, its white sheet hanging over the sides, not quite long enough to disguise the wheels. She glanced around for the other door. Would she be lying flat while being wheeled into the cavern? Were the wheels on lockdown right now? A woman's noisy entrance stopped her, bustling in from a door she'd not noticed, hidden to the side of the wardrobe, connecting the 2 main bedrooms, no doubt. Meg paused. No. They said bed 2 and bed 3. There must be another, far grander bedroom hidden somewhere within the sprawling design. She smiled, hoping she and Honey might visit it later. The voice was deep. You are looking for happiness. Good. I Kunzi. Meg focused. It was Sveti, only shorter and wider. You look like your cousin. Me be performing the massages like Sveti too. The face screwed up. But Sveti not be folding of the sheets like Kunzi Krasnikova. The woman tutted at herself. I stop the chat about old job. Kunzi be wanting new job. An array of oils was set on the bed before an imaginary rainbow was painted with an outstretched hand. Velvet Villa, she said with a slight melody in her voice. The nod was forceful. I be getting you of the ready. Meg took hold of the outstretched paper pans. Thank you, she said, lifting her eyes to the stationary therapist. I think I can manage. I warm you up, I wheel you in. Yes. Meg stayed standing, smiling at the woman who was still stationary and staring just metres away. Could I have a moment? I be watching of the massages, I do you too. We be doing of the stroking in sync, honey get twice. It must be good then, said Meg, still standing there, clutching on to the paper pants. Kunzi fast learner. I think Kunzi needs to give me a minute to get changed. The woman bowed and made a small reversing step out of the room. Meg glanced into the gap created as the interconnecting door was opened once more. The other bedroom looked atmospheric, the odd twinkle of light adding a glow to the darkness. Meg inhaled. The escaping scent was definitely lavender. She quivered. This could be nice. This could work wonders. She wouldn't really describe herself as an uptight person, just a busy one who had better things to spend her money on than synchronised soothing techniques. But she'd enjoy it, she nodded. She'd try and enjoy it. Turning towards the bed, she pulled off her top, unclipped her bra and folded both onto the covers. She unbuttoned her jeans only to jump at the sudden dong of a bell. She clutched hold of her boobs and spun round. The holistic therapist was back in the room, brandishing what looked like a small church bell. Svetty be using of the chimers, said the deep whisper. Couldn't she find this? Meg looked down at herself. You meant to give me 5 minutes. Couldn't she be of the enterlings too soon? Way too soon. The therapist performed her reverse, accidentally bonging the bell once again. Couldn't she come back? Lady be getting under the covers. I'm trying, said Meg, waiting for the door to close once more. She grabbed at her jeans and pulled them off, crouching in on herself as she swapped her own knickers for the paper pants. She glanced over her shoulder at the door, hoping the bell-swinging therapist wouldn't make another appearance. She rolled her knickers and jeans into a pile and dropped them on the bed, dashing to the table and hiding herself under the covers. She breathed. She was in. Looking up at the bright light, she squinted. Maybe Kunzi would dim them. In fact, she'd roll over. This was a back massage after all. She paused, wasn't it? What had Honey called it? Oh dear, she thought, as the scent came again. Kunzi was back in the room. Adjusting herself on the padding, Meg breathed. This was better. No bonging. She opened her eyes through the face hole. Yes, and the lights had been dimmed. With a slow intake of scented air, she relaxed. I not be doing of the chat-chat, said the voice. Meg smiled, perfect. She could lose herself in her musings. She could unwind in the gentle flutters caused by the adjustment of towels. Kunzi simply pulling up the covers gently, slowly, grazing her skin, exposing her ankles, her calves, her knees. This was heaven. This was relaxing. This was, what the hellings is that? Meg startled from her stupor, lifting her head and looking over her shoulder. You got psoriasis! What? No, I haven't. The holistic therapist has stepped back from the table, pointing at her left thigh. There! The face was grimaced. Meg looked down at her own leg. Nasty red! I've not been getting of the infections. I need the clean hand to fold of the sheet. It's a birthmark. The head was shaking. That not a birthmark. Meg nodded, feeling her cheeks flush. It's just a birthmark, a strawberry mark. It be looking sore. Couldn't she put lights on? Meg squinted as the room switched back to full spotlight. She waited for her eyes to adjust before looking once more at her leg. She'd had it from birth. It wasn't that big, and it certainly wasn't infected. It's fine. She said it's natural. They're not natural! Oh, fine. Don't massage me then. Kunzi stepped closer, daring to poke the adjacent area with a finger. Kunzi be putting on gloves. You don't need gloves, it's a strawberry mark. It looked like disease. It's not. Meg glanced at the woman, her face a picture of apprehension and disgust. Honestly, we'll stop, it's fine. Wait. Couldn't she be wanting of the job at Velvet Villa? The rainbow was painted once more. I just be needing the care to take. Svetty tell me some story. About psoriasis. Back that she massage. Zitty. She be squeezing up. Zit pop out. Pass it to my forehead. She say smelling's like death. Meg tried not to heave. I think we'll just leave it there, shall we? Pushing up on her arm, she tried to swing her legs to the floor. Wait, I sorry. I be turnings off of the light. I start again. The hands were holding her in position. Really, it's fine. I'd just be scared by some story. She dimmed the lights and spoke quietly. Sveti, be saying the one man, leave skin mark on sheet. Oh, for goodness sake, said Meg, this really isn't relaxing. I relax you. I be using the oils. You be of the understanding, though, I'm new to this. I'm not be needing to see old lady with great grey bush. I haven't got a great grey bush. Just psoriasis. That shocked me too. Sveti, say one lady had prolapse. She massaged too hard, see it pop out. Meg lifted her head. Can we stop with the chat? I sorry. I just be doing the talkings when I scared. Just put a bit of oil on me and push me in. They must be ready for me by now. As long as you don't do the trumpet. Sveti be saying some do the trumpet. You've not done anything to cause me to do the trumpet. The holistic therapist nodded. Right, we begin. Meg felt the hands on her calves, warm with oil, massaging firmly up her legs. She let her head drop down into the face hole. What if Honey couldn't handle her birthmark? She'd never questioned it before, the small, fist-sized red patch on the back of her thigh. She groaned as Kunz's fingers ran right over it, a seemingly short-lived resentment. She breathed heavily. The hands were working both legs, thumbs pushing up from calf to thigh to buttock. She opened one eye. Where were the fingers off to? Kunz's voice was knowing. I be doing the full moon approach when massaging buttocks. Meg's other eye flashed open. Kunz's hands were working her glutes up and out, indeed widening her like a full moon. Don't do the trumpet, she said to herself. Don't do the trumpet. Kunzi spoke again. You be liking the full moon. I'd rather you didn't. You need to relax. It's hard. Howl like a wolf. What? Howl like a wolf, it'd help you relax. Meg was holding her breath, not able to loosen into the full moon's rhythm. Maybe move onto my back. Not till you howl like the wolf. Meg swallowed. Woof! It was pitiful, chihuahua-like. The full moon was getting fuller, and the fingers were pushing wider. She tried again. Woof! Howl, lady, howl! Howl! The hands slapped the buttock with force. That be my lady! Meg couldn't stop the trumpet escape. Toot, toot! Shouted Kunzi, again forgetting her phobias. I'd just be doing the oiling, then we go in. Meg tried to push her burning cheeks as deeply into the face hole as they'd go. What if that happened next to Honey? What if Honey told her to go? She was about to stand and get out of this ridiculous situation when the warm oil dripped onto her back. She moaned as the fingers worked it into her shoulder, onto her neck, all over her hair. You're getting it in my hair! Kunzi lavished more oil onto her fingers before working it into the roots. This be the full body and head massage. You need to be ready. Meg pulled herself up. This was the final straw. She swung her legs from the table and took a moment to steady herself in the seated position. The holistic therapist looked shocked. Kunzi not be doing the honking of the boob? Meg looked down at her bare chest, covering it quickly with her hands. I don't want the honking of the boob, thank you very much, and I don't want this massage. The hand drew the rainbow once more. But Velvet Villa, I be needing to take you in there. Meg felt the table change height as it was clipped onto its wheels and shoved towards the cavern's door. Stop it, I'm not going in looking like this. She jumped from the travelling trolley and dashed back to the safety of the big double bed. Finding her bra, she hauled it on quickly, glancing over her shoulder at the scene at the door. She be doing the escape, cried Kunzi into the other room. Meg ignored the commotion and pulled her jeans over her pants. A hand on her shoulder stopped her. She turned. It was Honey. She couldn't meet the eyes. Instead, she dropped her gaze down on herself, noticing the puff of paper pants escaping from the zip of her shoes. Hello, she said to the floor. Gentle fingers lifted her chin. The voice was soft. What a disaster. Meg looked at the eyes properly before noticing the straw hair and oily drips. They worked your hair too. And my buttocks. Did you get the full moon? Honey was nodding, yeah. The boob honk? No, did you? Oh, that's a step too far. I'm so sorry, Meg. She looked over her shoulder at Svetty and Kunzi standing in the interconnecting doorway. Honey rolled her shoulder. She's been working me so hard, I think I might scab. Meg laughed while looking her host up and down. She was wrapped clumsily in a too small towel. Her hair was a mess. Her face was shiny with oil, but it was the most beautiful she'd ever seen her. I've missed you. Honey's arms reached out quickly, and I've missed you too. Meg laughed as their bodies slid against one another, her eyes suddenly drawn to the two holistic therapists at the door. Do you think we could go somewhere more private? Honey's face was close as she whispered, the shower's the most logical choice.
Way!